A friend who was a traveling nurse asked if she could come stay with us for 3 months, with lots of extras. My wife and I used to live in Hawaii and had a house on the Big Island. One day, I got a call from a friend, Lana, who used to live on Oahu but then moved to San Diego. She called me saying that she was now a traveling nurse and had to make a decision ASAP about whether to take a job on the Big Island or the East Coast. She needed to decide within 30 minutes, and it was for 3 months, and she wanted to know if she could stay with us and pay rent for that time. I asked my wife, and she said, "Fine, it will be good to see Lana again." I called her back and said it would be fine for her to stay with us for that time. Then, she tells me, "Oh, by the way, my boyfriend will be coming with me too. And also, I'll need a car too because I can't afford to rent a car." After all, I have a $500 per month car payment here in CA that was a bit of a shock, given that we had agreed to her staying with us alone, and now there would be two of them. She also asked if we drank coffee, and we did, so she told us she made a 12-cup pot every day. She ended up going through all our coffee in about a week after she arrived, and Kona coffee was $18 per pound. So Lana and her BF arrived, and he seemed nice and grateful. Then, a new wrinkle was that since she would be doing a 12-hour shift, her BF would have to drive her to work and then get her afterwards, making 2 trips each day. I figured out that it was 60 miles one way from our home to the hospital she worked at, which meant 120 miles RT and 240 miles each day with 2 trips down there. She'd be putting at least 960 miles/week on her car. Then, she added that her BF would go fishing during her shift and stay in town, but then also wanted to know where we could get some pot because her BF liked to smoke pot while he went fishing. That was too much to ask, knowing that her BF would take our car, drive it around town, and be stoned part of the time. We started arguing about it, and after about a week, she found another place to rent, closer to work, and I said that giving her a free car to drive around in was too much to ask. She finally agreed to rent her car and went NC with us, and we called her about when she would return our car. She also complained that the Honda Accord we loaned her did not have the AC working. Well, she eventually returned the car but never informed us when. Just a final text message that, "It's in your driveway." Never paid us a penny for her first week stay in our home. Talk about entitled friends. On the second day they were in our home, she asked, "What is the nudity policy in your home?" She wanted to prance around nude. Nobody has ever asked that question before, so I did not have a ready answer. Before this, she was a generous friend who always invited us to stay in her home when we visited Oahu. Went out of her way to make special meals for us and seemed like a normal, sane person. We lost touch for a few years, and then she called out of the blue and asked to reconnect. We had no idea she would make such outrageous demands after we initially agreed to let her stay with us. We were kind of stunned by her new demands and tried our best to accommodate her. Living with her was a whole different story. We did our best for the sake of our friendship, but it became too much once she lived with us.